In 2007, Rockstar Games showed the world a single image. No gameplay, no release date, just a logo and a name, Agent. 2 years later, it became real. A formal announcement. A PlayStation 3 exclusive, a spy thriller set at the height of the Cold War. And then it went quiet. The trademark gets renewed again, and fans took every renewal as proof the game was still alive somewhere inside Rockstar. And in 2018, the trademark quietly died. Agent is the one fans still think about, but it's far from the only game Rockstar made disappear. Made disappear because that's the part most people don't realize about Rockstar. They don't talk about the games they kill. This is similar to how when Apple kills a project like the Apple Car, they never show prototypes or even acknowledge it ever existed. When one of Rockstar's original founders posted old prototype footage online, it got hit with copyright strikes. And when a former technical director started blogging old development stories, a quiet email about upset colleagues was all it took. He took it down himself. Rockstar didn't even need to threaten him. For 2 decades, the canceled games stayed buried. Almost nobody who built them was allowed to say a word. And then a few months ago, that changed. The man who wrote Grand Theft Auto sat down for 3 hours and started naming these canceled games. So here's the full list. Every game Rockstar canceled, what they were, and what each one cost. Because none of them just vanished. Every single one was traded for a game you've actually played. Let's start with the big one, Agent. On paper, it should have worked. So why couldn't Rockstar make a spy game? Hauser's answer is the interesting part.
We worked a lot on multiple iterations of an open world spy game.
Yeah.
And it never came together.
It's the Agent.
It had about 5 different iterations.
So good.
I don't think it works. I concluded, and I keep thinking about it sometimes. So sometimes I lie in bed thinking about it. And I've concluded as what makes them really good as film stories makes them not work as video games, or need to think through how to do it in a different way as a video game.
The spy story runs on tension. It's beat by beat, always against the clock. An open world is the opposite. It hands the player the freedom to do anything, anytime. And those two things fight against each other. Internally, the team even had a different name for it. Jimmy, as in James, like James Bond, but Scottish. And for years, that was all we had. Until 2022, when Rockstar got hacked and the GTA 5 source code leaked. And just months ago, data miners found inside it what appears to be Agent's lead character. The locations for the game were reportedly a French Mediterranean city, a Swiss ski resort, Cairo, ending in a laser shootout in space. So what actually happened to Agent? Well, the people building it got pulled onto something else, Grand Theft Auto. Agent was the first sacrifice, traded for the game that turned Rockstar into the biggest studio on Earth. So Agent was the game that never worked. Bully 2 was the opposite. It worked, and they killed it anyway.
Hopkins, you're quite the nastiest little boy I have ever encountered.
A sequel to Bully had been quietly in development at Rockstar New England. Dan Hauser and a small team wrote a script around 2008, 2 years after the original one came out. And this wasn't just concept art. According to people familiar with the project, there was a playable build running on Rage, the same engine behind Red Dead and GTA. The features that leaked out sound years ahead of their time, entering every building, dynamically breaking glass, and NPCs remembering player behavior. One former project lead even claimed that playable slice ran as long as 7 hours. So what killed it? Hauser answered that one himself again.
Why did we never get a sequel to Bully?
I think there were just bandwidth issues. You know, if you've got a small lead creative team and a small senior leadership crew, you just can't do all the projects you want. And you know, we're certainly how we're structuring it absurd. We're trying to do 2 projects with a fairly small team, and just really trying to think through that. How can we do that and keep them both moving?
Bully 2 lost out to Red Dead Redemption.
I think our neighborhood has moved. We're in the past, aren't we?
We're gonna survive. To the end of Oak Street, August 14th.
Hello, Moto. Your time matters. Your peace of mind does too. At a
unique app.
If you made it this far and you're not subscribed,
When you bundle your auto and home
please
coverage with
subscribe.
us. Get your quote today.
An extra 5% every time at Nordstrom Rack.
Nordstrom Rack. Join the Nordy Club to get more.
Nutella presents the new Nutella ice cream.
That looks
Discover
good.
the indulgent Nutella top.
Another game, another trade. Notice the pattern yet? Every one of these died because Rockstar chose one project over everything else. Right now, that project is GTA 6. So subscribe and be here when it drops because I've got a lot more coming. Which brings us to the most painful one, because this isn't a game that never started, this is the one that got closest and then vanished.
Boom.
After GTA 5 launched,
I was so
Rockstar
disappointed
planned
when he
single-player
really did
story
that.
expansions, 2 of them. One was a full-blown zombie apocalypse, and the other starred Trevor as a secret agent. We know this one is real because the man who played Trevor, Stephen Ogg, confirmed it.
And we also had that really cool shit of, there was, and I forget if it was DLC, I have no idea, but where Trevor was going to be like undercover. He works for
Trevor,
the feds.
Michael, and
And
Franklin.
we did shoot some of that
The
stuff
real
with,
actors.
like, James Bond Trevor. He's still kind of a fuck up, but he's doing his best to pretend to be like, and we shot some stuff, and then it just disappeared and never did it, and they never followed up on it.
Hauser filled in the rest.
What was the GTA 5 DLC?
It was one when you played as Trevor, but he was a secret agent.
Oh.
It was cute. It never quite came together, and it was never finished. It was about half done when it got abandoned. But I think if that had come out, probably wouldn't have got to make Red Dead 2. So there's always compromises.
So GTA 4 got 2 full story expansions, Red Dead got Undead Nightmare, and GTA 5, the best-selling game of all time, got nothing. And that's probably because GTA Online was making too much money to ever stop. And then there were the ones that barely made it out of the building. Before San Andreas, Rockstar took the Vice City engine and started building a zombie survival game set on a remote Scottish island. According to a former dev, they shelved it for being too depressing and moved straight on to San Andreas.
They should have dropped
And
that.
here's the kicker, decades later, Hauser said he still wishes he'd made a GTA zombie game.
But I like the idea of it that was a GTA zombie game. That would have been funny. I think that could have been quite fun.
Rockstar Toronto had a spiritual successor to The Warriors called We Are the Mods, set in 1960s England, during the real street battles between mods and rockers. Rockstar Vancouver had a third-person shooter, Spec Ops, in development for the PlayStation 2. It quietly disappeared around 2002. And some never got past the idea stage at all. There were even whispers of a Nintendo-Rockstar collaboration, a kart racer where the cars ate each other. Most of these you were never supposed to know about, and that's not an accident. This is a studio that buries its own history on purpose. Now, one thing I want to be straight about because the comments will bring it up, there's a difference between cancelled and shelved. Recently, Rockstar reportedly put several remaster projects on hold. A GTA 4 remaster, a full Red Dead Redemption remake, and a next-gen upgrade for Red Dead 2. These aren't dead, they're just waiting, because once again, every resource Rockstar has is pointed at one game, GTA 6. So that's the graveyard, but here's the thing I keep coming back to. None of these were really failures, every one of them was a choice. The games Rockstar killed are the reason the games you love exist. So out of all of these cancelled games, which one do you most wish would have survived? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you're curious about the actor behind Trevor from GTA 5 and what he's up to nowadays, that one's right here.
Go subscribe to him. What's up? If you made it this far, please like, subscribe, and comment which game you think that Rockstar should have actually dropped.